It's like looking in a mirror, only not. I want to take his face off. Okay, what's going on, everybody? This is my second attempt at the movie review. The name of this show that I'm going to try to do is called Roll the Reel, which I thought sounded pretty, pretty good for a channel about talking about movies. I may not be the best movie expert out there, but just talking about movies, it helps you learn. Some movies, I know everybody says, oh, movies are bad for you to watch. They rot your brain. Well, actually, some movies, not the one I'm going to be talking about here, but I digress in this. Some movies can actually teach you something, like the first episode I did about the Shawshank Redemption. I may not have gone into complete, perfect detail about that, because Lord knows that's a movie that you really need to pay attention sometimes to watch in order to get everything that they're trying to tell you about. This is an action movie from the 1990s. 1997, actually. It's directed by John Woo, and it stars John Travolta and Nicolas Cage, and God only knows what that combo can mean. Tonight we're talking about Face Off. I want to take his face off. Woo-wee, you're good looking. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, so Face Off. This movie is basically every action cliche all wrapped into one tiny little piece of candy that is so sour but so sweet at the same time. Because you've got your explosions with the fireworks sound effects and everything. You've got your slow motion action and all that stuff. And you got your cheesy one-liners and all that. Oh, look at that. It looks like you're going to be in here for the next 100 years. To me, John Woo is kind of a step up from Michael Bay. Michael Bay, what he is now. Michael Bay back in the 90s had good movies. But nowadays, with his Transformers movies, he's kind of become a cliche of himself. But John Woo, I've only seen 2 of his movies, and from what I understand, his movies are more gung-fu. He's got a lot of guns involved, and there's a lot of spinning around in the air. There's a lot of kicking and punching and all that stuff. But out of the 2 movies I've seen, Face Off and Mission Impossible 2, I like the movies. I know, like I said, they're full of their cliches, but I personally think that they're just fun popcorn movies that you can just sit down and watch just to feel like you can let off some steam. And it's just fun to let off all that steam whenever you see John Travolta and Nicolas Cage try to act like the other person, because they are both over the top. Because there's this one scene where Nicolas Cage, I'm going to be paraphrasing this expression here, but I'm pretty sure people who've seen the movie will get what it is. But Nicolas Cage, his character is kind of a pervert, and he's having a good old time with this one gal in front of him, and he's got this face, it's like... When John Travolta is trying to act like Nicolas Cage after they've had their surgical face swap, it's just funny as all get out, because I've never seen Battlefield Earth, but I want to see Battlefield Earth just because I've seen snippets, and John Travolta is funny as hell in that movie. But in this movie, he's like, ooh, wee, you're good looking, when he's looking at Nicolas Cage, when he's actually looking at himself as the character, because he's having fun that he's now changed bodies, so to speak. This movie is just, give it a shot. Some people who don't like that action cheesiness, but this movie it's a mix between action and comedy, and sometimes that can be a really good combination. You got to check out Face Off. Just pick it up at your local video store and give it a watch. You'll have the time of your life, I swear. I give Face Off, I'll give it an A for effort. But yeah, Face Off. It's directed by John Woo and stars Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. Give it a try.